Kasi mahirap na eh. Buo-buo na ang kumpiyansa. How will you stop yung ganyang sobrang kumpiyansa ng mga players?
That's right. Off the bench, ito si Justin Sanchez started to go to work, coach. In double digits today, he was in his bag, posting up, going downhill. Ang isa sa sumasalba dito sa LPU nung first half natin, si Gael Montaño alongside Mac Guadaña. We've had 3 dunks today from Benilde. That one was the most spectacular. Antonio Eusebio with a putback jam. Guadaña tried his very best to keep LPU within striking distance, but again, everything clicked for the Blazers in that first half. Antonio Eusebio from the outside. John Morales, who scored 8 points in the first 2 quarters as part of the starting unit. Ito naman yung pasa niya papunta kay Liwag sa ilalim. With a jam right there, Anin Liwag just having fun against LPU.
Yes, it's all about scoring for LPU Pirates. Pero kailangan, when it comes to defense, hindi ka na pwede mag-celebrate doon. You have to do it technically correct.
Yeah.
Kailangan ang rotation mo, on the ball mo, matatag. Pati yung sa weak side, help mo, matibay.
And we check out the numbers at the half. 70% shooting for the Benilde Blazers. Again, we mentioned maybe a few minutes left in that second quarter. 8 misses lang itong Benilde. On the other side, 40% is not bad. Coach, that's solid already for a first half. Pero kung 70% yung kalaban mo, mahirapan ka talagang mag-keep up. And we check out the leading scorers as well. Look at the balanced attack of this Blazers team. Sanchez with 13, Morales with 10, Liwag with 10, sa kabila, Guadaña with 16 points. Siyang bumubuhat dito sa LPU, followed by Montaños 10. Pagkatapos silang dalawa, 4 na puntos na yung pinakamarami, yung pangatlong leading scorer nitong LPU. Alright, mga kapuso, we are still promoting, of course, our NCAA Season 100 Siglo Uno shirt. If you guys want to avail it, it is exclusively sold right there at GMA Store, www.gmastore.ph. Also worn by our courtside reporters, including our courtside reporter today, Miss Aliyah Fideliaga. Please do avail if you like the design, okay, via gmastore.ph. Okay, second half is almost here. Good to have you with us. This is still Martin Javier alongside Philippine Basketball's Defense Minister, Coach Jericho Diniera. Coach, this is, well, quite a deficit faced by the LPU Pirates. You've mentioned a lot already about, you know, some adjustments defensively. But I feel like they should be playing their running game, their pressuring game already, and start applying it against the Blazers if they want to, you know, put some points in quickly and put together some runs here in the second half.
Yes, siguro if you can cut it by at least kahit papaano by half, 10 points, siguro malaking bagay. 12 points,
yeah.
You can cut it down. Siguro magpo-progress kayo dyan, and coming to the fourth quarter, baka madikit mo. Pero hindi mo makukuha ito. Siyempre, of course, we shoot din ng CSB, Benilde Blazers.
Yeah.
So, ano lang, one stop at a time, one basket at a time.
Pero itong Benilde, pag ganito na yung lamang nila, usually, dinidiinan pa nila lalo, Coach. And that is the task now for the 5 players nitong green shirts. Eusebio overshoots a quick outlet for Cunanan, does not have the numbers. Wisely waits, Barba steps into a 3, and Barba knocks it down.
It's a product of good defense nila ron kanina.
Yeah.
Because of that, solid yung zona nila.
It should all start defensively for LPU, Coach.
Yes.
To be able to manufacture some offense as well. Frank Cunanan with a perfect read. Ato Barba now with 7 points. His time to shine after being saddled with foul trouble in the first 2 quarters. Guadaña uncorks and misses. And the Blazers will settle down here on the half court. Inot, pinag-isipan. Unti ka na namang agaw ni Cunanan. Ondoa, another steal by LPU. Outlets, Inot with a counter steal. Cometa! Boom! This is, believe it or not, the first attempt at the first basket for Cap Cometa today, and Guadagna is called for the travel.
Dalawa ng turnover dito para sa LPU Pirates. Especially naghahabol ka.
Yeah.
Kung alanganin, dapat inihila nila yung bola.
Tama, Coach. You know, don't force the issue, especially if you don't have the numbers. You
Yes.
can't afford the mistakes.
Yes. Remember, bumababa rin yung Benilde Blazers na mabilis. Kaya alam nila, they're up. Ayaw nila magkumpiyansa yan. Ayaw na nila maulit yung nangyari sa literal.
Yeah. Again, they've learned their lesson. That was an early wake-up call for the Blazers. Mark Sanko. Cometa outside. That happened. Floats it up and puts it in. Got Cometa. Starting to produce for Benilde. 2 baskets here in the third. Handoff. Atubaba. Montaño contested. 3 is good for Kai Montaño. Now we use this opportunity to go courtside. A report from the dugout. Nandito ngayon si Alia Fideliaga. Alia.
This is only the first half. The third and fourth quarters will be ours. That is what Coach Gilbert Malabanan told the LPU Pirates. He also noted that they lack focus and discipline, and they need to listen to the game plan and execute their plays. 19 points lang daw naman at kaya pa nilang bawi in the second half. So let's see if the LPU Pirates can steer the ship towards the right direction to make a comeback. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Martin and Coach Jerry.
Thank you, Alia. Well, alam niya ng Benilde, you know, LPU, that's in their DNA. Di ba? Fighting back, even when facing bigger deficits, they're known as a team who can come back. And that's the resilience of LPU all these years in the NCAA. We've seen that season 97, 98, 99. Diba? At usually yan, napapansin na natin kapag may sense of urgency na itong LPU. Lumalakas na yung kapit nila at dumarami na yung stops nila sa kabila.
Correct. Oh, ano yan eh. Nandun na yung palalo na pagka yung mga pababa na ng pababa ang oras. Nakikita mo time is not on your side.
Yeah. But it's a hard battle against this talented Benilde team. But if you want to talk about talent, Ato Barba making up for missed time in that first half. 10 points already for Barba.
Saka mahirap if you're playing na ayaw mong matalo.
Yeah.
Parang ka masyado kang cautious.
Ito, mintis mula kay Sanko. Liwag corrals it. And Craig Cunanan forcing the jump. It goes to LPU.
Another hustle play, kay Cunanan.
Yeah.
Imagine, for a big guy, he snatched the ball.
And Ato Barba, coach, with back-to-back threes. Oh no, not back-to-back, but 2 threes here in the third quarter for a total of 10 points. So he's starting to hum.
Yes.
Ito na yung hinihintay natin na fight back ng
When
LPU.
in doubt, look for Barba.
Yeah.
And backward siya.
Leading scorer to ng liga natin, 23 points per game. Here's McLeod, pull-up jumper is good. Saktong-sakto yung pagbanggit ni Coach Jerry. 18 puntos para kay McLeod. Liwag underneath. Liwag against 3 defenders. Liwag will recover. And that's on Guadagna. Look at this. Cross-court pass. Guadagna, 1 dribble in. Simpleng-simple. Pero epektibo para kay McLeod Guadagna.
Makikita mo, umo-operate on the other side. Si Cometa, talagang ang sakit kalaban ni Cometa.
Yeah.
Ini-involve na yung malalaki.
Yeah. This guy, again, has been, or has shown the unselfishness today. Talking about Gab Cometa, he has only 1 assist. Pero, marami siya yung pasa niya, tapos yung next na pass, yun ang nag-lead sa assist. Alan Liwag makes the first. Liwag with 11 points and 6 boards with a block. Those are his numbers. Two out of 2. So the lead is back up to 16. even with the work done by LPU early on in the third, coach, hindi pa rin naglalaho yung malaking lamang ng Blazers.
Mahirap talaga habulin, lalo na pag kontrolado ng Blazers ang rebound.
Make that 21 points now for Maclod Guadagna. And that's his first triple of the game. Lead is down to 13. Oh, an offensive foul on Oli. Greg Cunanan getting into the scene. And Coach Charles wants to prevent this LPU uprising. Timeout on the floor. Silio. Pangasinan. Estrada is on the move. Estrada puts it up and in. So Jimboy is on.
Nanay naka 30 points sa first quarter. Right now they're just 12 and 10.
Montesilio surveys Bruner, providing the screen again. Right time to call the timeout for Coach Charles Chu. Dahil nakakabalik na dito ang LPU. And they're doing it behind their two main gunners. Maclod Guadagna nailing a triple. And here's that play earlier. Greg Cunanan sacrificing his body, getting bumped by Oli that time to force the offensive foul.
Lahat talaga ng pwede mong gawin. You know, offense or defense, you have to do it.
Yeah. And LPU will have it here. A chance to continue to cut onto this lead. Ilalapit ni Ato Barba. Wala lang. Here comes Benilde. Cometa sets it up from the top. Sanchez. Liwag doubled. Sanko is open. Spray for Cometa. Overcooks it. Rebound is grabbed by Aviles. Ito na ang LPU. It is with Maclod Guadagna. They swing it to the left side with Cunanan. Here's the love. Hindi nagkamo yan.
Hindi nakatingin si Montaño doon.
Two missed chances for LPU, Coach Jerry.
Yes.
The last two plays, ano? Plays that they needed. At dapat nakascore sila kasi nakakuha sila ng stop eh. Alan Liwag. Inot to Liwag. Liwag, short stab. Alan Liwag. Now with 14. Guadagna. Ilalapit ni Maclod. Guadagna. Yes! +1 coming up for Maclod.
Tinignan niya pa kung sasabay eh. Oo.
He's making good reads today, Coach. Diba, the timing to attack and finds again another crack in that Benilde defense. Counted and the foul. Maclod has 23 points now across his name.
Bumagsak pa kanina yan.
Bumagsak pa.
Siguro.
Handful pa, no?
Oo. Pero again, they have to cut down on their turnovers para dumikit ang laban.
Yeah. It is back down to 13. Sanko thought about it. Oh, an offensive foul on Alin Liwag.
You know, sometimes he's been asking for the ball kanina. Si Liwag, hindi nakikita eh. Siguro merong eye contact. Walang eye contact ang guard.
Yeah.
Kay Liwag. Mainit eh. Mainit si Liwag. Nakatatapos niya lang yung floater, yung jump hook.
Oo, di ba? Kaya hinahanap niya ulit.
Oo.
Coach, nakakuha na naman ng turnover ang LPU. And this is how they are creeping up on Benilde. Here's the drive by the baseline. stays with the Pirates with 14. Joshua Kahugong, babalik sa ating laban. Yes, Coach.
Yung binibigay na height itong LPU Pirates compared kila Sanchez, Sanko, almost 3 inches.
That's
Ang
right.
laki. It takes guts, effort, lahat. Para ma-offset yun eh.
Correct. Kunanan. Here's Sanchez. Ian Torres also back in the game. Let's see if he can make a difference. Torres. Alan Liwag has been the man of the quarter for Benilde. Liwag. Torres has 3. He pulls the trigger. Nothing there. Sanchez loses it. Atobarba collects. Barba saw the opening of the heel. Montaño's turn. Guadagna. Uy, malakas! Empty trip for the Pirates after 3 attempts. Sanko nakawala sa ilalim.
Oo. Sayang yun. At least, natitira nila. Di ba? Pero, CSP again. Hindi lang yan basta...
And that's Greg Cunanan, way smaller than Mark Sanko, but he took Sanko off the dribble. Paulo and Sanko. Meantime, we have a timeout called by Coach Gilbert. Nakakalapit sila pero hindi nila makatuloy-tuloy. They're gonna look for solutions here.
Pagsanan falls attacking to the basket.
Lead is down to 2 for Benilde. Torres, Sanko, bumomba sa ilalim. Mintes, Sanchez cleans it up. Oh, smile cam naman tayo sa pagbabalik natin dito sa Phil Oil. Yan, dapat ngumingiti. Ito dapat nakikita mo yung nangyayari sa big screen natin para alam mong nasa smile cam pa. Ito, alam niya. Nice! That's a fan from Benilde. Diba? Dapat nakatingin eh. Yan! Ito hindi na kailangan ni Q, nakangiti na kagad. Diba? Yes! Diba? You're on TV, your time to shine. You gotta flash that smile. Kasi coach, nakangiti lagi. Diba? Happy lang kasi Friday na eh.
Pero mga coaches ng dalawang team ngayon, hindi pwedeng umiti.
Hindi nakasmile, coach.
Delikado. Oo. Makita, bumalik na naman yung CSB Benilde Blazers. Sa big lineup na naman sila ngayon. 3 minutes.
Uy! Teka. Nagka-exchange dun si Dailig at saka si Sanko. Barba, pinag-isipan. They go to Maclod. Guadagna against Kahuko. Guadagna, nowhere to go. Dailig has one. He needs to take it. And a shot clock violation. That's a great stop for Benilde. French Villegas will come back to the game along with Palingayan. So the Blazers steady in the third quarter, coach, despite, you know, the avalanche from LPU.
Yes. Steady sila.
Yeah.
Pero itong LPU Pirates, kailangan magkaroon ng miraculo or magic bunot.
That's a foul on Genesis Aviles.
Naghahanap si Coach Gilbert ng mag-i-spark ng rally.
That's right. John Morales makes his way back to the game after scoring 10 points in the first half. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists as a starter. Liwag. Kahukom, step back, 3. Got it! Bottom of the net for Joshua Kahukom.
Ganda nun.
And that hurts if you're LPU. Lead has been stretched to 18 points again. Dailig. Aviles counters right back with a 3 of his own.
Meron din si Aviles doon.
And they need that production from the other guys, coach.
Whatever it takes.
That's
Di ba?
right, that's
Basta
right.
dumikit ang score.
Torres will handle. Kahukom on the cut. Net up top. Liwag cleans it up with a flex. Allen Liwag rather with another continuation. Yan natin to. Kahukom. Crossover, step back 3. Sa kabila naman, pinawi agad-agad ni Genesis Aviles. But again, the number 1 rebounder in the league gets his 3rd offensive rebound. And the putback as well. Too strong for Allen Liwag. So it stays at 17. The lead of Benilde. Barba against Liwag. Dikit na yung depensa dito ni Liwag. Barba, scoop. Too strong. Little too ambitious that time for Ato Barba. Ito na si Ian Torres. Balik kay Sanchez. Liwag sa ilalim. Liwag. That's too easy for Allen Liwag.
Ganda nun.
Ball is tapped by the E-leg. Broken play. Villegas. Barba down the middle. Barba falls down. Torres. Sanchez stops and waits. No, he will go to Morales. Liwag going downhill. Liwag puts it up and in. This guy is on a roll. 20 points for Allen Liwag.
Saka soft touch, no? Si Liwag.
Yeah. He has gotten better.
Ganda ng touch niya.
Yeah, dun sa
For a big
finishing
guy.
niya around the rim. Yeah. Coach, double-double na si Liwag. 20 points and 11 boards. Villegas. No. Benilde tying their biggest lead of the game. And that's how we will end the 3rd quarter action. The Blazers restoring their lead 80-59. Pagbalik natin for the final chapter of this game. Magbabalik ang NCAA Season 100.